What's crack-a-lackin', Uncle Hood? Welcome back, baby. Welcome back. www.theunclemikeshow.com is about to go viral. Not only are we on our website, but of course, thanks to Mark Zuckerberg and his Facebook Live, we have some entertainment coming in from that avenue also. The Northwest Corner, always delicious, with Jessica Sanchez. What's crack-a-lackin', sunshine?
What's crack-a-lackin', Uncle Mike?
Are you enjoying this new mobile studio, smaller segments, more jam-packed?
Yeah, I think it's a lot better. I think it's a lot better than an hour's show.
We're getting a couple of Uncle Hood members that step in via our social media networks at Official Tom's Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook.com/The Uncle Mike Show. They've been asking for better guests. They're asking for more action, as they called it. Well, we reached out. We have 2 champions that we will be hitting in the next 14 days. Who are these champions? Let me just put it out there, baby. WBO Junior Champion, undefeated boxer Eric Bizo Bazinian. And we also have Canadian super middleweight champion Shaquille Finn. 2 champions coming up in the near future. Now, there's this thing that's been going around like a cancer. Let's use the word cancer. Why? Because it is that addictive. It's in everybody's hands. Fidget spinner. I have no idea what this is. So I reached out to Leah from Leah's Picks and Vids to come in and show us a little bit about this fidget spinner. Hi, Leah.
Hi.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm good.
Okay, first of all, whoa, what's going on? What is this in your hand?
Fidget spinner.
This is a fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, okay, this thing goes very fast. Can you tell me, how long have you been playing with one of these?
Like about now 3 days.
3 days
And like I couldn't get it out of my hand.
What, are you sleeping with it?
Kind of.
In your school, do all the kids play with this?
No, but they all ask for one.
They all ask for one.
So like I'm the only one in my class that has one. So everybody like comes up to me like, can I try?
And what do you say?
Yes.
Of course, because sharing is caring, right, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me what is the purpose of a fidget spinner?
Concentrate.
Okay, so you concentrate when you have it in your hand.
Yeah. Guys, if you guys have one of these at home, you guys could try opening a book and like going like this and reading with it, and it will probably make you more concentrated.
So can I try this for a second? So let's say I take this and I spin it.
Yeah.
And now you ask me some math questions. You think I'll be able to get them?
Yes.
Okay, let's try. Go.
Okay. 1 plus 1.
2.
2 plus 2.
4.
4 plus 4.
8.
8 plus 8.
16.
16 plus 16.
32.
32 plus 32.
64.
Okay, that's enough.
Wow, man, this thing really works. I was like a calculator there.
Yeah, you were.
So, and before we say thank you very much for coming in and explaining what a fidget spinner is, can you remind everybody what is your Instagram handle if they want to follow you?
My Instagram handle is Leah's Picks and Vids. So you could go follow me or follow my dad.
At Official Times, you heard it right here. Thank you very much, Bobby. Mwah. The what?
Trick.
Oh yeah, I forget. You see what happens if you're not on the same page? And I apologize for that. A trick. Can you do one?
Yeah.
Can you please show me?
So this is a really simple trick that
Okay.
I kind of learned from somebody at my school.
Okay. Whoa, she's not even holding it. Look at this, guys. This is like magic happening right now. That is so cool. Thank you very much, Baba. Have a great night.
Thank you.
and I'll see you very soon, okay? There you have it, baby. It's called a fidget spinner. If you don't know about it, I'm sure you can find tons of videos on YouTube. And once you're there, /Coast to Coast Studios, subscribe. Now, TBT of the week, brought to you by www.newlivetv.com. Sports streaming done right. Where do I watch my LFC games? Very simple. newlivetv.com. And last week, we had Carla G in our mobile studio cruising the city of Laval. She is no longer in professional skating, but now she is selling multi-million-dollar condominiums, and this ain't even a joke. She's selling castles. So if you want to buy a castle, or if you're maybe 12 to 14-year-old girl that is thinking of buying a castle, you're trying to convince your dad for a Christmas gift, you want to give Carla a follow at Carla Garabedian on Twitter and Instagram. So this week's program is a very good one. It was the first hijack interview that we were able to accomplish. Why hijack? Because this guest wasn't even on our hit list. He wasn't even on our radar. When we went to drop off Carla G at Aqua Blue, look who came in. Wow, I don't know where to begin. We just dropped off Carla, Mike on Wheels, episode 3. We ended it, and we just started number 4 with one of the most influential musical icons in the city of MTL, and I'm not even bullshitting. Mr. Bling Bling himself, Marco.
What's going on,
This
buddy?
is an
How are
honor
you?
to have you back onto the show. This is your second time on our show.
Second time, I love it. This is so funny, man. I'm driving down, coming down to the beautiful Aqua Blue. It's an unpaid ad, by the way. Beautiful Aqua Blue that I'm staying at right now. A beautiful project, very nice. Very nice building and everything. And then I see the Unclehood sticker everywhere, the Uncle Mike show. I was like, no, I gotta stop. I gotta see what's happening over here. And then it was the man himself, with Carla. And I said, you know what? Let's do something.
That's incredible. Thank you very much. For all the people at home, I don't even need to explain who you are. The musical journey that you've been on has been remarkable.
Thank you so much.
We're fortunate to be living in 2017. Yeah, you know what?
Seatbelts.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's put it on.
Boys and girls.
That's it.
You
Always
gotta put your
safe.
seatbelt on. Be
Safety before anything. Social media gives us the opportunity to see all of the events that you guys go and conquer.
Of course, thank you.
For the past decade, you've been doing a lot of noise. If I would have told you, name me your number one experience that you've grasped from all of these events that you've done throughout the world.
2011, I believe it was July. I was part of Mr. Rashid Badouri's biggest show,
Yes.
Just for Laughs, outside 100,000 people.
That
It was
is
a
remarkable.
wave of people. It was nuts. It was the adrenaline, the energy, seeing that. And one of my biggest idols was Michael Jackson, and his biggest crowds have been in the 100,000 people as well.
Bro.
So I was able to fulfill that, and it's something I can't explain to you guys. I mean, listen, I do a lot of shows. I'm fortunate to do what I love because I've always pushed
you're
forward.
passionate. That's
I'm
it, bro.
passionate. I've always pushed forward, and I tell you guys,
Nobody
at home
handed
too.
it to you, Marco.
Nobody. Even now we're doing the interview. I have to go home. Look, I have to shave. I have to get ready. I have a show tonight. But you know what? We do what we have to do. We always love the exposure. Uncle Mike always putting it on the map.
Thank you very much.
And that's it. I mean, you got to do what you got to do and move forward. And that show was one of the biggest and baddest shows I've ever done. I couldn't hear myself think. 100,000 people. If you guys go on my Instagram or my Facebook, you'll see the picture. Literally zoom in.
I think you've even used
Yes.
that picture for one of your
Definitely, the
and you
poster.
gave us
Yes.
one of them with your
Exactly.
signature. It's still in our
I see
Montreal
it.
office.
Yeah. I love it.
Every time there's a picture, we tag you to make sure that you see that it's still on the wall.
That's it.
Paul Keys, Ellie, and you have taken over the Armenian band trifecta.
The OGs, right?
How do you enjoy working with these two individuals?
These two creative and hustler guys. Paul Keys, a genius producer, produces everything that has to do with our Armenian music and the Armenian band, and also does a lot of my production, actually all my production for the English side, for the movies, for the commercial and everything we're working on for the soundtrack. So Paul Keys, shout out to Paul Keys.
For sure.
Eli Berberian, we don't need to say we don't need to say more. This guy is a beast.
His voice is fucking ridiculous.
He's a beast, bro. He's an animal. He
hits notes that I've never heard, bro. And I'll be honest, bro.
Yeah, me too.
And look, when we were young, music, it was, you just listen to music. And then after I had the opportunity to sit down with different musicians and they start talking about the art.
Yes.
And then you start realizing, and then when you hear this gentleman, Eli, start singing, you could tell that it's coming from the fucking soul, bro.
Such a gifted artist.
You can't teach this. I don't think this is something you could teach.
You can't. We got something. I mean, Paul, Ellie, myself, we're the type of people that got something straight from God, man. And listen, we worked on it.
Yes, you could take it and then you could
exactly
blossom. You know what I mean? You could become greater by putting the time and effort the way you guys are always in the studio, always hustling, grinding.
How did you like Arev Arev, the video clip?
Bro, listen. When I saw it the first time, look, goosebumps. Just the fact that it's our friends, you know what I mean? Yes, we know each other as professional entities, but bottom line, you used to come watch my soccer kids play soccer.
Definitely.
You were practicing
and he was my
with
coach.
us. Imagine.
He was my coach at the time, by the way, everybody. I have a bigger beard than him now, but I mean, he was my coach.
Bro, this morning, I went to my boy, Naregoski.
Yeah.
He's the guy that he did my trim. I told him I have 8 interviews. Now with my boy here, make it 9 interviews in 2 days.
Naregoski, buddy. He's my barber also. No, shout out to Nuva, baby.
That's it. That's where we go. We gotta get the lines.
Shout out to my boy Albert. Albert killing it.
That's it.
So that's it. We're talking about Ellie and Paul. I mean, these guys are just musical geniuses. Arev Arev was a big hit. We just hit 1 million views.
That's ridiculous.
We just hit 1 million views out of Montreal, out of Laval, baby, worldwide.
When the video went on and you had, I think the first couple of hours, it was already in the tens of thousands of views.
Right away.
So I want to know that phone call that you guys did to each other, or the text message, bro, it's blowing up, or something like this. Was there a little connection between you three?
I probably dragged them to smoke shisha with me because, I like to smoke that. It's not good to smoke kids, but, it is what it is. Sometimes you do stuff.
Everybody has a little flaw.
So we were probably sitting and, we kept refreshing it. We're like, oh my God, it's hitting.
So you guys were together?
We were together while it was happening.
That's sick.
It's hitting. And then at night, 3 a.m, we'd do conference calls. We'd be like, boys, what's happening? Oh shit, did you see this? Did you see this going up? Did you see this coming? Did you see that coming? I mean, it's super exciting because at the end you see all the hard work that was put in by Ellie, by Paul, by myself, by the people that were supporting us, by our families, and then it's paying off and people are watching it, looking at it, commenting on it, sharing it, loving it. And I mean, thank you so much, guys. We love you for this.
When you guys as artists read these comments from fans, what does that do to you, the good and the bad? Because let's not kid ourselves, there's haters out there.
Of course.
You're gonna read the good, you're gonna read the bad. Tell me how you guys funnel through that.
Listen, the haters will hate always. They'll always try to put you down in any industry, especially in the entertainment industry, and when you're in the public eye. So what you do to that is you put your fingers in the air and you wave them up high, and then you continue doing what you got to do, and you don't listen to that. You keep negativity out, positivity in.
That's it.
So you don't need to be in that game. Let them do what they got to do. If they're gonna stoop down to that level, you let them be. You're not part of that. You know what I mean? And then after that, the positive part of it, when you read the comments, when you see the views, and when you see people are happy and they send you messages saying, oh my God, my kids dance to this, it's my son's favorite song, and then they see you somewhere in the mall and they take a picture with you and they're like, oh my God, the the scene with the hookah was the best. And then, oh my God, the Rolls Royce. I mean, it's just so much fun, so much energy that you don't even look at the hate. You don't even look at the negative part of it.
It's sad, but I have no choice. I have to bring it up. Today I interviewed 3 individuals, all 3 Armenian descent. You also have Armenian blood in you. We are in April. Monday is April 24.
Yes.
If I could ask you to tell the listeners, when Marco Tamtam hears April 24, what does he think about?
It's a very sacred date. It's a very sad date, but also a proud date. Why is it a proud date? Because 102 years later, our nation is still up. Our voice is still heard, and we are louder than ever. And shout out to Kirk Krikorian and everybody that made this movie happen.
Bravo, bro.
And
thank you for
you know what I mean?
it.
The Promise. I'm actually going to see it tonight, right before my show, and very excited to see it. And you know what? We're not many, but we're loud and we're strong and we're powerful, and we got to keep moving forward, and we got to keep teaching our kids the language, and we got to keep our culture stronger than ever, because everybody is trying to bring us down, and we will take no for an answer ever. So,
thank you very much,
definitely.
Marco. Now there's a favor I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to put it here in front of the entire Unclehood Nation.
Let's do it.
When I started this podcast 5.5 years ago, I reached out to Paul Keys, and I said, I'd love to have you in studio. It is now 5 years later. I have not gotten Paul Keys in studio.
Why don't
Maybe
we get them
a
both
mobile it's going to be easier to go to him.
It'll be more fun.
Do you think you could make this thing happen for me?
We'll get Paul and Ellie right here in the back. And you guys, you'll have a blast. You have no idea
maybe a little
what kind of characters these people are.
How about a carpool karaoke?
Definitely.
You bring your thing.
I bring my thing.
Tell me we can make this happen.
We can make it happen.
Guys, you heard it right here, Paul. I just had to put it out there, bro. You know,
Paul and Ellie, we're gonna do it, man. It'll be fun.
Mark, thank you very much, man, for taking the time. I know you're busy. I'm not gonna take more time. Just giving us the opportunity to get you in the mobile studio.
Thank you for having me, man. Always a good time with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
MarcoMrTamtam.com. Keep it real, baby.
And that's what you call a hijack interview. I love to get in contact with Marco Tamtam. Why? Because his stories are always as passionate as when he steps on to the stage. You saw a few of the pictures. I'm sure if you go follow him at Marco Mr. Tamtam, you're going to see the type of explosive performances that he puts on. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The Coast to Coast of the Week, brought to you by ToStreamLive.com. That's who we use to stream our shenanigans. I think you should do the same. ToStreamLive.com. And this week is Uncle Alan Saxels. What's crack-a-lackin', baby? Uncle Alan, look at him, baby. Look at that posture. Look at those fingers. Look at the extension. When we talk about a coast to coast, this is what we're talking about. One love, brother. He went on vacay. You don't need to think about the Uncle Mike Show or a coast to coast. But if you're an Unclehood member and the DNA is full of our little pointy fingers, you're going to send it in, baby. Thank you very much, Uncle Alan. And if you sitting at home want your mug right there, look at that, man. What a beautiful... You know what? You're getting better at this. I'm not kidding. They're looking nicer and nicer the way you're putting the girl in the man.
I'm impressed by myself.
We brought her from San Diego, man. She cost us a couple of high societies, but we have no choice. You gotta do what you gotta do. The Uncle Mike Show at gmail.com. That's where you could submit your version of the Coast to Coast. Speaking of advertising, I just want to give a quick little shout out to www.oneorder.ca for being on our team for the past couple of years. And every time we need anything, their doors are open. Well, let's just put it out there. The doors are never open. We usually talk to them over the phone or 2017, baby. Everything is through email. But they're always there with the customer support, customer service, www.oneorder.ca. You know why I look this good? It's because 514 Prints make sure that I look good. You want to look this good? www.514prints.com. Our wardrobe is provided by 514 Prince, baby. If you know a mom and pop shop that could use our advertising packages, don't be shy. The Uncle Mike Show at gmail.com. I'm sure the suits would be glad to give you any information required. Getting guests is one of the hardest things to do in this industry, podcast. Because if I talk to myself in four walls after episode 7, put me in a sanitarium. So if you want to have a guest in studio that you think would be a great match, like peanut butter and jelly, or is it jam? It's peanut butter and jam, bro. What jelly, bro? What jelly? So if you know any guests, there is a million ways you could get in touch with us. At Official Tums, of course, is Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Facebook.com/The Uncle Mike Show. Now that everything is said, wait a minute. On next week's episode of The Uncle Mike Show, we have Chef Zona, baby. He was the first interview we did 5.5 years ago. He was the first interview we did in the mobile studio. But the studio decided the order in which we present them. So Zona, I know you haven't been answering my calls the last couple of days, bro. But this is not my fault, bro. But you know what they say? Number 5, baby. We're going to take it and run with it. Phase 2, episode 5. Coming up next week right here, www.theunclemikeshow.com. And now you point your fingers from coast to coast, baby. Uncle Hood is...
Thank you.